Once upon a time, in a sleepy little village nestled at the edge of a vast forest, there lived a curious young girl named Elia. She had a heart full of wonder and a head full of questions, especially about the forest that stretched like a green sea just beyond her backyard. Though her parents warned her not to wander too far, the trees always seemed to whisper secrets she longed to hear. One golden afternoon, with the sun dancing through the leaves, Elia followed a fluttering blue butterfly deeper into the woods than she'd ever dared go. Distracted by its dazzling wings, she lost track of time and the path. When the butterfly disappeared, so too did her sense of direction. Panic gripped her chest as the shadows grew long and the birds fell silent. She wandered for hours until she stumbled upon something strange. A massive ancient tree with a hollow trunk wide enough for her to crawl into. The bark shimmered faintly with a mossy glow, and from within the darkness, a breeze carried the scent of wildflowers and honey. Drawn by a strange mix of fear and curiosity, Elia hesitated, then dropped to her hands and knees and crawled inside. The tunnel twisted and turned until at last she emerged on the other side and gasped. Before her stretched a magical world unlike anything she'd ever imagined. Giant blades of grass arched high above her like emerald trees, and mushrooms glowed like lanterns along the winding paths. The air sparkled with golden motes of light, and the forest floor trembled gently beneath her feet. Then came a sound, a soft hum, like a lullaby sung by bees. From behind a curled leaf stepped a creature larger than Elia herself. A ladybug the size of a horse, with bright red wings and eyes as kind as the morning sun.
Don't be afraid, little wanderer. You are welcome here.
It tilted its head and blinked slowly, then smiled, in the way ladybugs smile if you look closely enough.
Hello,
Said a small voice, and Elia turned to see a butterfly fluttering beside her, its wings patterned like stained glass.
we've been expecting you.
One by one, the gentle giants of the bug world emerged from their leafy homes. A velvet bumblebee offered her a ride on its back. A jeweled beetle bowed low in greeting. A dragonfly with iridescent wings zipped by playfully, creating a breeze that smelled of nectar and rain. Though she was frightened at first, the bug's warmth melted her fears. They showed her their enchanting village nestled beneath toadstool towers, where honeydew fountains trickled into crystal pools and glowing fireflies painted the sky with light each night. Elia spent what felt like days with her new friends, dancing on dandelion tufts, learning to paint dew petal art with the ants, and listening to the ancient songs of the cicadas that told tales of time long past. She was especially close to a shy caterpillar named Oren, who dreamed of flying and told her that even the smallest creatures had grand destinies. But eventually, the wind began to whisper her name.
Elia, it's time.
The bugs gathered beneath a blooming clover to say goodbye. Oren twitched with hope as Elia hugged him gently. The ladybug walked her to the edge of the meadow where the hollow tree stood once more, its bark pulsing softly like a heartbeat.
You'll always be welcome here, but only those who believe can find us again.
With a bittersweet smile, Elia stepped into the tunnel and crawled through the twisting path, emerging once more into the familiar forest she had known, only now the sun was just beginning to rise. She found her way home, muddy and drowsy, her pockets filled with glowing petals, and her heart full of magic. Though her parents scolded her gently, they couldn't quite explain the soft glow that lingered in her hair or the faint scent of honey on her skin. Elia never forgot the world beyond the hollow tree, the kingdom of wings, as she called it. And though she grew older, she never stopped wandering the woods, hoping that one day, when she needed it most, the ancient tree would open again. And perhaps, one day, it will. For those who believe, magic is never far away.